Alright, y'all, welcome back to another Black Mass adventure. So, the area where I'm at now, sorry, thought I heard something. That's a good looking background, isn't it? So the area where I'm at now is in the Secret City. Now, for those of you who don't know what the Secret City is, it's Oakridge, Tennessee. Now, Oakridge, Tennessee is filled with all sorts of folklore. Okay, this is the area where, you know, they built the bombs that were dropped on Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Now, since then, people have talked about different creatures that have been spotted, strange lab tests that happen, and so there's all kinds of crazy things that actually happen out here because it's a pretty desolate area. Now, hold on. My breathing will kind of calm down here in a second. Just got to get myself. Oh yeah, this is where we go. I think this is where we go. This is where I want to go. If we don't get some rain, we're not going to have much of a fault, by the way. So the area that I'm at is probably 1,200 and something acres or more before the next real landmark. Now, there's a few, looks like upcoming neighborhoods, but as far as like civilization, there's not a whole lot. And I can't stop thinking about this building that I saw. Can't stop thinking about this building that I saw on my way in. Now, it was Oakridge, what was it? Oakridge, like, National Advanced Technologies Laboratory. And it was this building that was like, kind of, I mean, I had been riding at that point for God, something just hit me. Sorry, hang on a second. Oh, I'm sure y'all don't want to watch me ugly cough. Oh, God, what was that smell? So, it was, God, I've never smelled anything like that before. It was, now, it could have been nothing. Could have been just, you know, Oakridge is known for their scientific research, you know, could have been absolutely nothing. But it was just such a weird building that, I don't know. So, Here it is again. So, the reason why I'm here, I'm going to try to get it out. The reason why I'm here is there was a man that had came out and was walking his dog. Just normal day, no big deal. Well, along this area, they have patrol roads. Dude, this place is fucking weird. I'm gonna get my Geiger counter out in a second. They have patrol roads, okay? So this guy was out here and he was walking his dog when he said his dog just all of a sudden like stopped and refused to move and started like fighting him, like trying to not go forward. But the guy said he didn't really see anything at first, and then eventually the dog was able to break off or like slip out of his collar of his leash. Now he said the guy, when he turned around, he sees this big black like winged creature that was like either like spitting out this ooze or was just this weird slime stuff was coming off of him. Now, I don't know. He said the creature was like 6 to 7 foot tall, you know, red eyes, like crazy looking. And it reminds me of the Moth Man. You know, the Moth Man obviously is in West Virginia, but recently there have been a lot of cases of the Moth Man being spotted all over the United States. There was one, and I gotta release that footage of Chuck Swan. There was one spotted in Chicago, like jumping off a building. There's one reported in Chuck Swan. There's like reports of these creatures that are kind of everywhere. Now, you know, we're talking about the Appalachians still here. So a lot of people want to live by the ideology that, you know, these things aren't real or these things don't exist. So if you're new to the channel, let me kind of give you some education. So the Appalachian Mountains, the area that I'm in right now, is one of the oldest mountain chains on Earth. This place was part of this. The Appalachian Mountains were formed when it was Pangea. So when half of the world was basically oceans. Now, a lot of Appalachian, God, there's that smell again. It like burns my lungs. It's like those smelling salts. I don't know what that is. I've never smelled that before. So a lot of the people in Appalachia believe that there are these creatures that were here back in Pangea times, that when the continents separated, those creatures stayed in the mountains and they were essentially hidden. You know, there's tons of places where these things could hide. There's cave systems everywhere. I mean, the forest. I mean, this is September, so like it's really dense. So there's a very good possibility, in my opinion, that some of these things are around. Now, of course, there's going to be a lot of boar through here, which reminds me. Hold on one second. Man, whatever that smell is, it is rancid. So there's gonna be a lot of boar here and stuff. Anyway, so obviously coyotes are bad, but coyotes usually don't mess with me. They see my beard and they're like, damn. Just kidding. But this area is pretty awesome. Now, actually, I need to run thermal. This is what, dude, whatever that odor is out here. Like I can't hardly breathe. Thermal check. Alright. So, by the way, like I'm really just kind of shooting in the dark here, looking for some evidence. And I would imagine there would be Bigfoot and Dogman out here too. I bet this place is freaking scary at night. What do you think? Natural or built by somebody or something? Cool looking tree. What the fuck was that? I don't know what I just heard. It kind of sounded like a wing flap. Like the forest is moving all around me. This area is awesome now. That's a weird sound. So I am looking for, I don't know what I'm looking for. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. That's a weird ass sound. Like it's this real high pitched, like, I kind of thought it was a plane, but it just doesn't go away. Hang on. Alright, so I am in the midst of a bear. I think I smelled him. It was making some noises. So I don't know. I mean, I know there's bears out here, but who knows? Alright, so I am going to, interesting yellow ribbon. I don't know what that marks. Nothing in general. Alright, so I'm gonna finish setting up these cams, and then probably head back to the bike. So if I see anything, I'll check back in here shortly. Okay, so that was weird. Still on the trail, still hiking. Pretty far out here, so it's taking me a little bit back. I guess we could include more footage, I don't know. So I haven't heard a whole lot until I get to this point. Now, granted, you know, it's late in the season, things are starting to fall. It's possible that what I'm hearing is just branches and stuff falling, but I don't know. I keep feeling like there's something moving in the trees. I don't know. which kind of brings me to a crazy theory that I have about some cryptid stuff. You know, what if that movie, The Predator, was kind of based on real knowledge? So, its ability to make itself invisible. You know, what if the Bigfoot, Dog Man, or Moth Man, or whatever these creatures are, have that capability? Because I'll tell you what, like, if you look through some of these accounts, people talk about seeing something like cellophane, and I've seen the shit too. I swear I have. Moving through the woods. So it's like these weird ripples that maybe it's a break in the matrix. Who knows? Just kidding. But maybe it's not getting steep. It's freaking gorgeous. That was weird. There was a huge cold spot right there. I love these ferns. Cool. Jurassic. Some B-roll. Mixed in with A-roll. Because I'm an asshole. Yeah. And I'm still walking. Oh, what the fuck is that? Some weird looking black shit. Here's that noise. Can anybody identify that? If you can hear it. I hate that happened out here. I'm getting kind of back close to a road, but it's coming from another direction. Alright, I'm going to wrap this part of the video up, seeing how that noise is still coming. And it's coming from the woods. So, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Definitely give this video a like. It helps me become a better creator. So, yeah, this is going to be a multi-investigation trip because this is Oakridge, secret city. This place is fucking creepy as hell. So, I'm definitely going to come back here at night. So, yeah. Till next time.